Welcome to Jasmine's Lifestyles TV. And if you clicked on this, you're trying to figure out why she's saying her marriage is a lie. Girl, let me tell you.
What?
So, first of all, I'm still married, not getting a divorce. Love my husband to death. But I'm learning. I learned I know nothing. I learned that without God, this marriage is nothing. So that's my disclaimer. I have no idea what I am doing. I don't know how to be a wife. My husband says I'm a pretty good wife. People jokingly tell me, "Oh, you were supposed to be a wife." I used to say, "Mama, I'm gonna be the best wife." I don't know what I'm doing. But as I do conquer some things, I'm going to try to share them with other people because I see a lot of people in my generation who are getting married, who are trying to be moms, and even men trying to be husbands. We know not, because we can't pull from our grandparents, because what my grandmother might have done, I might not feel that that's my calling. I will not get up in the morning at 6 a.m. to fix him breakfast if he's going in at 7. I'm not gonna say I said I will not. I don't want to. Will I? If need be. I don't want to. That does not bring me joy. Like, now, people are going to talk about me. People are going to like, "Oh my God, that's your job as a wife." I don't want to. There are no side effects of this activity. My husband goes to work fed every day. There are things in the refrigerator that he can eat by himself. Let's normalize the activity of independence. Thank you. And then if I have to go in at 8, you better give me my little extra. That extra hour gonna make or break my day. So I don't. But my marriage is still fully intact. I am still in love with my husband. He still loves me, I think. Yeah, he said he still loves me. So we're just gonna talk about how marriage can be a lie, and the lies that you tell yourself preparing to get married, or engagement, pre-marriage. Yeah, let's get into it. So, we're going to talk about an umbrella lie. An umbrella lie is a lie that you tell that kind of covers your other lies. So, this umbrella lie is that we are prepared. We got this. Right? Remember the umbrella lie, right? Money. That's the second lie. We're gonna go ahead and start with that. We had it. We budgeted. We planned. We did everything. We knew how much the electricity bill was. We knew this. We knew that. We had the apartment. We had everything. But I guess we didn't have no sense, because if we had sense, we would have known that you cannot plan out your life. They say that you tell God your plan and he will laugh at you. That is the realest thing. So you done made your life plan. On Tuesday, I'm gonna go to work. I'll wake up at 8 o'clock because I gotta be there at 9. Well, you went to your car and she didn't want to start. And you only got an hour to get to work. We lived in Pine Bluff. I was going to work in Little Rock. And my car didn't start. So you see these plans, they're laughable because you literally cannot plan your life. So now we got to get a new car. You see what I'm saying? So these things that you plan out are not going to be what you think. And if you didn't if you didn't plan for those emergencies, we plan for emergencies, but we don't plan for big emergencies. We don't plan for down payments on cars. We don't plan for tags. You see, we plan for, oh, maybe the tire blew out. I got insurance at Walmart under my tires, so that's $10, $20, $40, $50 max. What we plan for? We didn't pay for $500 down payment. We didn't pay for $300 taxes. Thank God I have a village behind me, and he does too. So those things didn't really mess us up. But stuff like that will take that money. Why you spending $5 on a Krispy Kreme donut? Well, you had it too. You the one said stuff like that. Stuff like that can like blow small stuff that wouldn't have bothered you if your car didn't go out. If you didn't need that $500, you wouldn't have been worried about that Krispy Kreme because that Krispy Kreme was good to you at the time. But now you mad because you looking like, what happened to all the money? And you're seeing these things. So this is why money can be a big problem. Just because you have money, it does not mean that money can still not be a problem, because it can. I don't care what nobody say. Money can make or break a marriage if you let it. So don't let it.
Message.
Okay. So I want to tell you a little testimony connected to the money situation. So one day, down and out, talking about so bad, we did not eat unless he brought it home from McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. It's not a lot you can give me from McDonald's that I will genuinely be happy about, except for maybe some fresh chicken nuggets. And once he made it home, they were no longer fresh. So we were just kind of like sticking it out, eating that. It got so bad, I couldn't even, it was like something that I was like really into at the time that required Splenda, because I wasn't doing regular sugar. This man was still in Splenda, like, this is a joke with the police listening, but he was still in Splenda. So, like, that's how bad it was. And so one day I was like, oh, we gotta pay so-and-so bill, this, and that. And he was like, well, let me look at my account. You know, like, we knew it wasn't really nothing in there, but who knows? So he's looking through his account. I'm still on the floor just scrolling through whatever I was scrolling through. And he was like, baby, boy, what? I don't want to see that little $2. Leave me alone. You ain't finna bring me down. I'm feeling good today. Babe, come here. What? My account say $2,000. $2,000? Oh my God. Like, we praising the Lord. He said his friend was in there, our close friend, but I don't really remember. He said he put him out, and we was just praising the Lord, like, so happy, like, cause we needed $2,000. Like, we didn't need it because we was gonna make it, but we needed it because someone's probably gonna get turned off for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So we needed that money, and it was just like a blessing. And that's my oh but God, because sometimes you forget these things. And a wise person told us to start getting like a jar and like writing down like the things that you just did not think that could happen. Like, how did we pay rent that month? Remember, we was just so, if you write it down, because the biggest lie the devil will tell you is that you will remember. My granny taught me that if you don't take nothing else from this video, take that one, because you write it down, because you won't remember. You will not. And so, or, you know, it'll be easy for you to forget. You done got money, and now we don't have to extend bills, but you wrote that down at that time. You had to extend that bill. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know, God made a way for you to be able to come out on top. So, remember that. Another big lie that we told ourselves, we could be parents. We're not ready. Because what I didn't realize is, you know, you think of a baby as like a doll. You know, when you were little, you took your doll everywhere. You dragged it around. Your baby doll. Like, kids are not dolls. Real babies can't be drug everywhere. I couldn't go to the store without my dog barking. So we got a dog. And we were like, if we can do this, we can do children. We can't, we couldn't do the dog. We've been through 2 dogs. One we gave away, and one is dead. I cannot stress to you how much we are not ready for children. So when you see us and you say, when y'all having a kid? And we shake our head, that's because we're grieving a child. Chi didn't even, she didn't deserve to go out how she did. I can't even talk about it. Another big lie that I hear people telling themselves all the time. We told ourselves this. The title is just different. I'm just going from a girlfriend to a fiance to a wife. Once you get wife level, you can no longer operate on girlfriend status. Like, Drake loves to bring this up. I used to say, oh, I would cook you something if I had a ring. Oh, I would do that, but that sounds like a wife duty to me. So I had put so much emphasis on being a wife, and so then he made me a wife, so I could no longer use those excuses not to do things. So we were conditioned. I conditioned him, and he conditioned me into thinking that when I became a wife, there were certain things that I was going to do. I was going to cook every day. I was going to clean everything. I was going to wash his clothes. You got to cook and clean and wash everything. I wasn't going to, talk about certain things that were done and weren't done because I'm a wife. I'll figure it out. That is a lie. I'm fed up now because it's something that I said. I'm trying to cook and trying to do this. So it's a balance between being a wife and still trying to be yourself. It's not easy. I don't know who told me that it was easy. I don't know if anybody even told me it was easy, but I told myself it was easy. It's not easy. It's hard. And you, like I said, stop operating on, you cannot operate on girlfriend status and a wife title. So it's so much more that comes to that. His stupid decisions are your stupid decisions. If he mess up and don't pay that bill, you gonna be in the dark too. If he mess up his credit and you told him not to do it and he do it anyway, it's not, I'm gonna just let him find out. Your credit messed up too, because you're gonna want to buy a house. You're gonna want a home. But your husband, you are one, your helpmate made a mistake, and you didn't do everything that you could do to stop him. And that's another thing I want to touch on. I know that a man is supposed to be the head of the household, but if you know that you know better, if that's something that you are very familiar with, do not let him continue on doing something wrong, because like I said, his mistake is your mistake. And so he'll look back one day and be like, well, if you knew, then why didn't you say nothing? So now y'all sit here looking stupid, married 10 years in a duplex. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if you had the opportunity to get a house and the only thing is wrong is your credit, but you just did not tell him something that you knew, then you are in fault. So here is my last and final lie. We walking down the street. We in the car. Oh, they arguing. Woo, we ain't gonna never be like them. Stop saying that, because you never know what somebody is going through until you're going through it. Don't speak on things you have no idea about. If you didn't pop out a child, don't speak on parenting. Period. You can say what you experienced. Based on my experience, I don't want to do this, and that. Based on what I've seen, I want to breastfeed. I might not be able to breastfeed, right? So I cannot speak. I cannot tell you, oh, you're doing it wrong because you didn't. But because I cannot speak on that. I don't have a child. I don't know. So never see somebody else going through something and say, oh, I could never. Because you might. You might see me and Dre going and arguing in the car. Get out like nothing ever happened, because that's our communication. We are not actually arguing. We are having a very liberated, steam conversation. You see what I'm saying? It's spicy, but we having that conversation, and that's just how we communicate. We're going to kiss and make up like nothing ever happened. We're going to go on about our day. And I used to be that person. Oh, they are arguing. We argue. But it might look like argue to you, but it's a regular Tuesday for us. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I want to leave you guys with this question. Would you rather get married with someone you've barely known for maybe 5 months, but something deep in your spirit is telling you that's your husband, that's your wife, that is your spouse, that's you? Are you willing to take that chance? Or would you rather never get married, be forever a girlfriend, forever a boyfriend, forever a spouse, and never get to officially take that person's hand in marriage? Which one would it be? Next time on Jazzy Lifestyle.